Hey guys, you're watching C1 and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Today, in real life, is freezing cold. My hands are bitter, my fingers are numb, and I don't know how easy it's going to be to build. You need to have quite warm fingers to be able to do it. But today we're back at the castle. I would really like to get at least a bit of a skeleton going of I don't know, of the castle. Do you know what I mean? I want to get a load of work done. Maybe not fill in all of the walls, but at least get a good lot going. Maybe working out how high we want things to be. So maybe that wall there, that's a pretty good height. Maybe that's a little too tall. No, that is about a good right height. I'm so so cold at the minute, you won't even believe. Oh, we need to warm up. We need to rub our hands together. Did I use the right block? No, I didn't. I think we want to use this block. How high do I want to go? Let's start off with there, and then we'll see how we'll go from there. Let's take this one down and put this one up here. I've been wanting to get back on this castle for quite a while, but I've just been so excited about all the other rides. It's hard to find what you want to do at that time. Okay, so I'm thinking something like that. And then we're going to come out just one block for the minute, out the front, grab some stairs, so we can potentially maybe, if we put a stair there, and there, and then we come down with this, not that far, no, only a few blocks like this. So, if you're new to this series, basically we are building a whole theme park, and we're using the Disneyland castle, as sort of inspiration, and I'm using inspiration very lightly because it doesn't really look anything like it. I'm just taking features from the real Disneyland castle that I like, and I'm putting them into a castle of our own. So that's where the tower is then going to be. That lines up really nice. That's going to join up and tie in really well. So that's going to be like that. And then let's put something like this along here. And then maybe like make a little bit of a up and down bit. Oh, like that. And like that. Just to add some detail into a part of the castle that's going to be very blank otherwise. There's not going to be much here. So I'm trying to add a little bit of sort of facial detail, because all there's going to be is really maybe one or two windows in this part, because a lot of windows are going to be in the towers and such like that. But that's pretty nice. I'm really pleased with that. If we can get a whole skeleton such as that all the way around this castle by the end of the episode, I'll be very impressed. So how high do we want to go here? Only a few blocks taller, something like that maybe. And then we'll do another one of our circles up here. I need to remember how these circles go. I think they're one block in the corner and then 5 blocks long, I think. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that is it. Yeah. If you look down, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on YouTube, but can you see like this block right there that my cursor's on is darker than that one? And that's because these blocks are causing a shadow, so you can sort of tell if you're in line or not if you look very closely. It's a pretty handy way to do it. I was doing it with the monorail last episode. Made the monorail so easy to build. It really was. Okay, so now we've got this level in. That's going to be pretty much solid all the way up, maybe with a little bit of detail in here and there. But then I want this next level to be 1 block wider. And then that gives us the ability to put some stairs and some details in at the tops of these towers. This tower, though, is going to be the tallest tower of them all. This is only about halfway up. Most of the other towers, like that one there, will probably end at about that height. But that one is going to go sky high. Really high. I hope. That's the plan. So, if we go there. If we put a little bit of detail in as we go, we should be able to tell if it's going to look really nice or not. Let's get a slab as well. And we'll put a slab right there. Yeah, that works. There, and there. And then you imagine the tower goes all the way down on that one. Let's work out the other tower as well now. So this tower is going to go, well, yeah. I think if we come a little bit down below, if we do another one of these, this is so fun. I love doing a huge build like this because I don't plan out my buildings, and I definitely can't plan out and build a building this scale, this size on a different world, and then come onto this world and build it again, because that just takes up too much time. I really enjoy building off the top of my head, because I don't know, it just feels so much more rewarding when you do something completely fresh on camera off the top of your head. And I don't know, it's just a really nice feeling when it comes together like that. So yeah, I love these builders. They take a little bit longer and they take a little bit of thought process, but I don't know, it's just, I love the excitement of trying to work out, yeah, do I like that? Yes, I like that. No, I don't like that. You know, especially it's the same on the City series. You know, building all of the stuff that we do on there. It's so exciting. I absolutely love it. Let's do the same slab thing as what we've done before. I don't know if these back ones and stuff are going to be seen, but we'll put them down for now. Whoops. There, and there. Wonderful. So that just goes a little bit wider, okay? But then we're going to bring it back down to the same height again. So we'll go like this. Dum, 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 dum. So I've got a picture of the Disneyland castle in front of me. I'm looking at it now, and I'm just trying to take parts that I really like. In fact, if we fill this in, it might make it a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm just taking little snippets from little bits of towers, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. I don't like that. I'm not going to put that one in. You know, I like this bit. I like that on that tower, but I'm going to move that onto this tower instead. And it's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. It just putting the bits together. And even if when we come to completion, it might not be the most fantastic. I hope it is a really nice castle, but it might not be the best castle you've ever seen in the world. But just the amount of inspiration that we've gained from other castles and stuff like that makes it completely worthwhile. I've also been getting a lot of pictures on Facebook and Twitter, especially Facebook. I get more pictures come through on my Facebook than I do on my Twitter, that you guys are building your own theme parks, and you've shown me some of your roller coasters, and it's so epic to see that you guys have been doing that. To think that I've, possibly inspired a couple of you to start your own theme parks is brilliant. Is absolutely wonderful. It makes me feel so good to think that I've got you either back interested into Minecraft, or increased your interest to start up a new world and a world to work hard on. The tip though is not to do too much on the world, or on any world, or on any game in fact, at one time. Okay, and that's very important to remember. If you do too much work and you work for too many hours on the same world, you'll end up getting demotivated. You'll go, oh, this castle's so big, it's taking forever, or this ride, I've built it too big and I've got to finish it, and I really don't want to finish it, I want to start something else. And if you're getting that, if that is the case, just cool down a little bit, just stop for a little while, go onto a different game, or come off the console completely, and come back on another day. Come back when you're enthused about it. Don't overwork yourself, because that's the worst thing you can ever do on Minecraft, especially because it's such a sort of a creative based game. If you work your body out of it, you're never going to play it again, and you're going to get really demotivated. Okay, so then we'll have a blue peak like that on top of that one, because I really like that. That's looking so cool. Really starting, I can start to see how this castle is going to end up now. Now, these walls here, these straight bits, that go all the way around here, they're going to look exactly the same as, or they're going to have a similar pattern to that, and they're going to be up to the same height as that as well. So, if I show you, if we come up here, and we come up to that block there, and we come along, drop down, up there, wonderful, and then we came, oh, no, not like that, take that one away, it's out here like this, isn't it? That's how it is, yeah, that's it, splash meat, and then, because this is a smaller wall, we'll do one there, we could do two in the middle, or we could do two on the outside, or we could leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that for the minute, and we'll see what we can get on this level. So on this level here, we'll do another level. Is it on the same level? I think it is. And then here, I think we'll do that. Oops. There we go. It's just adding little tiny bits of detail. What if we done them this? Oops. This way. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a really cool shape, isn't it? Really, really cool shape. Okay, so then if we come down here, we'll do a similar thing. We'll come down here, put a stair there, and a stair there. Yeah. Something like that. That's pretty cool. So we'll do this sort of pattern all of the way around on the wall bits. Now, this tower here, I don't want it to be anywhere. I want it to be maybe a little bit smaller than that one. So if we come up to maybe that block, and then we do another circle. Boop. Around here. Oh yeah, also guys, please keep adding to the list of rides and attractions in the comments section below. I have a list of what everybody has said, and if I haven't already got it on the list, I always add them to the list. Pretty much everything on this world is from what you guys have asked for. I've got, I started with a very small list of stuff that I thought would look really nice, and then I don't know, I had probably about 20 rides or so on there. There's still some stuff that I've written down that I haven't built yet, but a lot of the stuff like the Creeper roller coaster and the Ender Dragon ride and stuff like that, that was all ideas from the comment section. And if we can get that list as big as we can, the longer this series is going to go on for. So basically, we'll keep this going until we run out of ideas, because as soon as we run out of ideas, we can't make episodes on it, can we? If we don't know what we're going to build. So if you have any idea, write them in the comment section below. Please try to look to see if we have built what you're asking, if we have built it already. I get a lot of that on the city world, and I get people asking for things that we've already got, like a prison, for example. The amount of people that ask for prisons isn't even funny anymore. We've got a prison, okay? I still get tons of comments every world tour I do. Whenever we get to the police station, I always say, look, there's a prison on it. We don't need to build one, we have one. And I literally, in that video, in every single world tour, you guys must be trolling me now with it, I'm sure. But you always say, you should build a prison. And I'm like, did you watch the video? Did you see the video? I'm sure you're trolling me. I'm 100%, it must be a troll now. I know some people probably just don't know if they're new subscribers. And if you're new, then that's fair enough, and I don't mind too much. You know, just understand that we have a lot of stuff on these worlds already. I'm thinking about a window design here. You know, I'm thinking about having cobblestone walls like that. And then I'm thinking about having full glass blocks behind. I think that could look quite nice. Just an idea that I was toying with while talking then. Yeah! That's a really nice window. And with the cobblestone walls on the inside there, it gives it a really unique shape, doesn't it? Really unique shape. Beautiful, in fact. I like that. I like that. And then if we came down another block, and then on this one, we do another ring here. I love these little rings because these rings really do help the look of the castle. They add a lot of depth to the whole place, and it just makes it a lot easier on the eye to look at. So, you know, more to look at, not easier, but more to look at. So let's come around here. Do 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 do. Whoops. How are we doing for time? I have absolutely no idea. We'll just keep building for a little bit. We'll go there, there, and there. I love this stair design that we've got going on. We'll keep this sort of theme throughout all of the pillars, and then it'll look like they're all meant to be there. You know, they'll all fit really well. Could we do it? Ooh, what about with just slabs instead of stairs on the top half? That's pretty cool. I've never tried that before. Whenever I do like upside down stairs, I usually do like right way upstairs on the block above it. But maybe just slabs instead. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Haha. I can start to see it starting to come on now. Even though we've only got bits, we've got like a floating bit there and only a half finished bit there. In my head, I'm starting to see what it's going to end up like. I really am. I would like to get an idea on how high this tower is going to go, though. How's your 2015 going as well, by the way, guys? Hey, I haven't asked that yet, really, have I? We're only, I know, was it like the second or the third? I don't know. But it's always nice to ask, isn't it? How's it going? Are you enjoying it? Is it going well for you? Have you done anything worth sharing? If you have, then let me know in the comment section below. Like, have you got a new job? Are you starting a new job? Even if it's your first job, if you're like fairly young and you've got your first job for 2015. Are you back at school yet? I'm not sure if some of you are even back at school yet. I know you don't have long at Christmas holidays. In fact, when I was at school, which wasn't all that long ago, 5 or 6 years ago, I remember that the Easter holiday was longer than the Christmas holiday, which I always thought was very, very strange. I thought Christmas was, I know they're both sort of religious holidays, but I thought that Christmas would be not more important, but you know what I mean? I thought it would be longer. I don't really know why. It just seems like a bigger event, to me at least. But yeah, it was really weird that Easter holidays were always longer than the Christmas holidays. Only by like 3 or 4 days maybe, or something like that. But they're still longer, and I never quite understood that. Never quite understood that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make this tower actually go thinner up towards the top here. We've gone a little bit square, or in fact we've gone extremely square, but we can bring that back later on. Let's do another one. But yeah, I wanted to go a little bit thinner, and then we widen it back up again. Let's just stand back and have a look. Yeah. Okay. Something like this. Just need a little bit of tweaking on it, but it's starting to look how I imagined in my head. Oops. Like this. Like this. Like this. And like this one. Whoops. And then we might add some more to the side ones. Just stand away and have a look. My earphones are so cold, they're actually hurting my head a little bit at the minute. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Oh, what have I done wrong here? Do. That one. And that one. How are we looking now? Yeah, that's looking okay. I'm gonna go up now on this block here. How many blocks should we do? Let's do, well, this is gonna be the second one, third one. And then if we make it like this, so it looks a little bit more rounder now. And then, I don't know how high I want to do it. This is going to be the tallest tower of the whole castle. You can already see how tall we are above the walls already. I mean, the castle walls, they're not small. And we're really getting some height here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it back wider. Again. So just start to make it wider. And then, like this. We're making it wider quite quickly. Down the bottom there, we actually thinned it over a period of quite a few blocks. Up the top here, we're making it a lot, or we're making it back to the width as it originally was, but in fewer blocks and only a few levels instead of 10 or so levels. We're doing it in like 3 or 4 levels. So it'll look like it quite abruptly gets bigger. Let's just stand back. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really cool castle tower. That is. I really, really like that. Now, if we go with these around the edge here. Whoops. We'll probably use some more of these down this bit of the pillar as well. No, we don't really have much. Oh, it's going to go there. There and there. That's pretty cool. Oops. Go the right way up. Oh, yeah. People have been getting their PlayStations and Xboxes and stuff for Christmas. Which is awesome. PlayStation 4s and Xbox One and stuff like that. Oh, I like that. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll put that in. And they've been struggling to do upside down stairs and slabs. It's pretty simple. I know a lot of you know it. But if you place... Let me put a block out so it's easy to see. If you place on the bottom half of the block, it'll be a correct way upstairs. And if you place on the top half of the block, it'll be an upside down one. Okay? And then other people have been struggling on getting the stairs to... connect when they turn. That is a little bit difficult to explain, but obviously you need to be on the bottom half, because if you do it on the top half it'll be upside down, so it needs to be on the bottom half, and then you always need to face the way. It's really hard to describe, but yeah, see, this is a perfect example. So you want it to come around, you want the stairs to like curve around. If you place the block here, you would think that this stair would wrap around and join up, but it doesn't. It does this like really weird thing. This stair does wrap around how you wanted it to, but this stair isn't joining up in the way that you want it to. So instead of putting it there, okay, put it on this block. Ah. Great tutorial, AJ. Wonderful tutorial. I know what I've done wrong. Like that, okay? So, and then that's how you get it. So at first, it looked like we had quite a trouble doing it. If I do there, you see the problem, okay? Yeah, perfect. So, it doesn't join up how you want at all. Try it on a different block. Nope, that's not how you want it. You definitely want it on that block. Take that one away and place that one on that block. And then it works. It's so complicated to explain. It's something that just comes naturally to Minecraft players after a period of time of using them. But until you've used them enough, there's no really easy way to explain to someone how it works. Maybe the wiki has a better way of explaining it. I doubt it. You can't really put it into text, can you? It's just about experimenting with it. If it's not joining up the way that you want, there is probably a way to join them up how you want, but you're just placing them in the wrong place. Try placing the stair on a different block. And then try again. Do you know what I mean? Just keep trying. It will get there. The more you play with it, the more you practice, the easier it'll become in the future. The more you'll learn, and the easier you'll be able to do it. So yeah, just keep cracking at it. Stairs and stuff can be a little bit tricky to start off with, but you will get the hang of it soon enough. You will. Absolutely no problem. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe this could be the penthouse suite, the presidential suite up the top of the castle. That would be pretty cool in the tallest tower. That would be pretty sick. And then I think if we come out one block wider, whoops, and then we get some stairs and then some detail. I'm so pleased with the amount of progress. It doesn't look like we've done a lot, but these buildings, these castles and big buildings like this, they take a lot of thought and they take a lot of time to build. And if you're expecting to build it in 1 hour or half an hour or even one day, you're going to be disappointed. You are. You're not going to be able to get it done that quickly. That's a pretty cool tower, though, isn't it? Yeah, that is a really cool tower. And then if you can imagine, we have another one of those blue things on top, blue caps on top. That is so cool. That is so tall. Yeah, it looks so good though from behind. So there'll be a blue one on there. There'll be a blue one right there, and a blue one on top of that. And if we walk through the castle gates, come on, hurry up. Still haven't done that wall. Need to do that. Look at that, how that like appears through the castle door. Yeah, that is epic. It's going to be such a cool castle. Hiccups. Okay, these hiccups are getting really bad. We are going to have to leave the episode there, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!